Nevermore. Now we present you the two Albanian girls for the first Rhea Tsunami, Priscilla Cuccio. Welcome to them. For them.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the FIP Platinum Albania. We are in Tirana in this beautiful square. Look at that. What a setup here in the FIP Platinum Albania. We're live from the center court, ready to enjoy 6 matches today. Welcome to the FIP official YouTube channel. And we're ready for the first match of the day, the one between Caro Orsi, Patilla Uno, and the local players, Rhea Tsunami and Priscilla Cuccio. First round, this is only the beginning, and again, we have 6 matches today from the center court. After this, we have David Galán and Enzo Jensen facing Melendez and Gonzalez, then Cano Mesa, Facio Eugenio. Not before 3 p.m. another wild card. Inigo Cofre and Yao will be facing Medeni and Sergiani. These are Carolina Orsi and Patilla Uno, the Italian and the star, the Italian and the legend, Patilla Uno. Just to complete the order of play, then we have Jess Castelló, Lorena Rufo, Sandra Belver, and Sara Foguer to close the day with the Portuguese Nunes and Tonet Sanz facing Momo Gonzalez and Lucas Campagnolo. It's going to be a fun week in Tirana, in Albania. Thumbs up from Patilla Uno, and now everyone is going to go crazy with the local players. Players from Albania, Kirani and Cuccio. Music's on. People enjoying the sunny weather in Albania. It's an incredible setup, the one we have here. Cuccio and Kirani. Here they are. The week before, the Italy Major at the Fort Italico. So the players are going to use this tournament not only to fight for big points, but also to get ready for the Italy Major at the Fort Italico. That's the official picture. And you can see already in those flags up there, there's some wind. Something you have to take into account, considering that we're playing outdoors. The ball flies here in Tirana. It goes high, it's going to be fast. But we will have fun. Latin music here in Tirana. Ready for the warm-up. Cuccio on the right side and Kirani on the left. Patilla Uno and Carolina Orsi warming up. Players that we know.
3 minutes.
This is the Italian Carolina Orsi, 34 years of age, number 28 in the rankings. Carolina Orsi was playing next to Araceli Gonzalez at the beginning of the season, now next to a legend like Patilla Uno. Getting ready for the most special week for Carolina Orsi, the Italy Major. We all know that Caro Orsi is the best Italian player on the women's side. And it's a good chance here on the FIP Platinum, as you know, after the one in France. The winner of this tournament takes 300 points. Tasty points for the rankings. Patti Aguno, 41 years old, absolute legend of the sport. The last big season for Patti Aguno was the one next to Lucia Sainz, reaching a major final precisely at the Foro Italico, precisely at the Italy Major. Now fighting here in Tirana, in Albania, getting ready for next week. We're gonna go through the draw because we have interesting names in this FIP Platinum Albania. The top seeds are not playing today, they're making their debut tomorrow.
2 minutes.
In the women's side, you have Ali Salazar and Ale Alonso as the top seeds. Then you have Marina Guinarte and Vero Virceda as the second seeds. Bea Caldera, Carmen Goenaga, third seeds, and Osoro Iglesias completing the top four.
Nami Kodo won the toss and chose to serve.
Rea Kinami, 19 years of age for this player from Albania, playing on the backhand corner, a bit more experience. In the FIP Tour, having 5 points. It's going to be the first experience for her partner, Cuco. Obviously here, based on the experience, on the ranking, the big candidates are Caro Orsi and Patti Aguno. But it's a nice test for Kinami and for Cuco to have a chance to train and to play in the center court.
1 minute.
This is Cuco, 33 years of age, no ranking points. She's going to get a few today just by being here and getting the wild card. You get 14 points. It's already a massive thing for Brisilda Cuco. Thank you for joining us in the FIP official YouTube channel. We're live and we're going to be live the entire week. Feel free to send all the questions, all your messages. As always, nothing changes. An important tournament, important week, second platinum of the season. Good morning, everyone. I guess that a lot of you are just drinking a coffee, starting the day, going to the office, working. Not them, they're enjoying. Here's some good paddle. Patti Aguno, Carolina Orsi, Cuco, and Kurani. In a few seconds, we'll be kicking off the action here at the FIP Platinum Albania.
Time.
This is only the beginning because, again, we have 6 matches today for you ready to enjoy a long journey. On the men's side, we have interesting teams as well. Names as Stupa and Yanguas, as Koki and John Sands. It's not going to be a friendly week, not at all. These players are going to fight for big points, for 300 ranking points at the FIP Platinum in Tirana, in Albania. Players back to the benches. Caro Orsi, Patti Aguno. Same for Cuco and Kirani. Here we are in Albania. Carolina Orsi, Patti Aguno, Ria Kinami, and Brisilda Cuco in the first match of the day, the first round of this FIP Platinum Albania. In a very beautiful setup, under the sun, in summer. Heating up for a fantastic week full of paddle. And what an experience, what a day for these two, for Kinami and Cuco. High five between Cuco and Kinami, and we're ready. Orsi and Patti Aguno to serve, and here we go in Albania.
Yeah.
Action. actually. They're changing. It's Kinami and Kuko serving.
First set, Rhea Kinami to serve.
There goes OSC in the middle to get the first point.
Love 15.
Good luck from Patti. Nice bajada de pared there. From Kinami.
15 all.
Looks interesting. Looks powerful. Kinami on the backhand corner.
Fifteen 30. Out. 15-40.
Couple break points already for Orsi and Yaguno. Of course, much more experience. We're not expecting here Kuko and Kinami to win. This is only a chance for them to prove themselves, to show their level. To be honest, very interesting start from Kinami on the backhand corner. Good shots. Bit more weak on the right side. Couldn't cover the middle there, Kuko, and that's an early break for Patti Yaguno and Caro Orsi. That's how we start the day. The FIP Platinum Albania. We're switching sides, and now it's going to be Orsi and Yaguno's turn to serve. The FIP Platinum Albania, the International Paddle Federation in Tirana, second platinum of the season. High standard, as always. There's nothing above this in the FIP world. A lot of points.
Love 15.
Caro Orsi was trying to target there, Kinami. Patti Yaguno trying to go for the por tres, didn't work. It's out now from Kinami.
15
Again, for these kind of players like Kinami and Kuko, just the fact that they're in a center court, this beautiful square, facing players like Patti Yaguno and Carolina Orsi, feels like a win.
all. 30-15. 40-15.
Beautiful por tres. Classical from the Italian Caro Orsi. 2-0 ready for Orsi Yaguno.
Zelda Kodo to serve. 15 love.
Patti using the glass, and the volley from Kirani goes out again. Love 30.
Bolt.
The winner from this match will face a winner between Pérez Gallardo and López Ortiz. Same side of the draw as Osorio and Victoria Iglesias. So if they keep moving, Orsi and Llaguno will face Osorio and Iglesias in the quarterfinals. And potentially the Alejandras, Alonso and Salazar in the semis.
All.
After this match, we have Enzo Jensen, David Gala, and Melendez Gonzalez face-to-face in the round of 32. There we go, round of 32. And then Cano Mesa, Facio Eugenio. Another break point for Orsi Llaguno to make it 3-0 to have the ideal start in this FIP Platinum Albania. Into the net she goes. Kinami wanted to be aggressive. The net said no, and it's 3-0 for Carolina Orsi and for Patti Llaguno in the beginning of the match.
Albania, a land of natural beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality. Discovering Albania has never been easier. Introducing TIAP, your ultimate travel companion. Explore the ancient ruins of Trent, bask in the sun, the river sandy beaches, or trek through the Albanian Alps. TIAP guides you every step of the way. Immerse yourself in Albania's vibrant culture, savor the authentic flavors, and be a part of the festivities that make this country truly unique. TIAP, your Albanian passport.
Patti Llaguno with a nice volley in the middle. It was also a good defense from Kinami. Looks interesting. Good shots. An idea there in the transition to go to the net. A soft bandeja in the middle from Carolina Orsi did the job. Good contrapared from Kinami. Good defense. Using the gloss again. Now the effort. Orsi and the smash. Good enough. Just gonna love the court. Caro Orsi this week. Hot weather. The ball jumps a lot. It goes high. Just like that, it's 4-0 for Orsi and Llaguno. Too much pace from Patiaguno. You got to consider that usually Kinami and Cuco are not used to this kind of level. To the pace of the ball from players like Patiaguno and from Carolina Orsi. She wanted to go for more power there, Kinami.
30.
It goes out, and it's love 30 for Pati and for Caro. We were talking about the different categories within the FIP. So the winner from here will take 300 points, which is not bad at all. And that's why you have great teams like Yaguno Orsi, like Alejandra Alonso, Ale Salazar, and all the names we mentioned a couple of games ago.
$15.30.
And after this, another Italian, Enzo Jensen and David Gala, a new team that we get to see. They announced it a few days ago with a nice post on socials. Jensen and Gala. Jensen was playing next to Luis Hernandez. And David Gala doing the same against with Pablo Garcia. And Pablo Garcia joined Pablo Lijo, as you probably already know. As we speak, 15-40, double break point for Orsi and Yaguno. Nice lob from Cuco. Defending. But it's a winner from Carolina Orsi to make it 5-0 over Kinami and Cuco. The first set here at the FIP Platinum Albania.
Life is an adventure waiting to be explored. Introducing TAP, your ultimate events discovery app in Albania. Dive into a world of endless possibilities. Embark on outdoor adventures. Immerse yourself in agro-tourism and celebrate rich cultural heritage. TAP curates experiences just for you and explore with our interactive map. Join the TAP community and make memories that last a lifetime. TAP, your passport to adventure. The app now and let the exploration begin.
Time.
Orsi Yaguno serving for the set here. The spin, the tricky spin there. Becoming an enemy for Kinami. Nice volley from Kinami. Showing good shots. Showing really good shots. I'm liking Kinami the way she plays. Interesting, and only 19 years of age. Almost an angle from Cuco.
30-15.
Two points away from the set, Pati Yaguno and Caro Orsi. Now only one. It's a double set point for Orsi and Yaguno to make it 6-0. Nothing really working so far for Kinami and for Cuco, paying the price of feeling the pressure, playing at home. And just like that, a good serve from Caro Orsi does the job. 6-0 for Orsi Yaguno. Kicking off the FIP Platinum Albania in Tirana. We'll be back.
Sargonis is in Andoma Supercar.
Bueno, nos hace para adaptarnos a todo. Esa es una parte. Time. Second set. Set the croquet.
The numbers from the first set, 3 breaks for Orsi Enyaguno, already serving in the second one.
Out.
Really enjoying the level from Kinami, especially. I think she's
15 love.
an interesting player for the future in Albania. More nerves and maybe less experience from Kuko. And Orsi Enyaguno, of course, knowing what they need to do, just pushing, getting the job done, and advancing probably to the next round. Enyaguno and Orsi targeting Kinami. They know that she offers more pace, more rhythm.
$15.30.
The fans and the crowd getting ready for the next 5 matches that we have. It's a good volley from Kuko. Patti following the ball. Another good block from Kinami. Patti Enyaguno wanted the angle. Kinami and Kuko fighting for a game here.
Hold. Second set.
Thirty 14, a break point
13-14.
already for Orsi Enyaguno in the second set. Again, the goal here for Kinami and for Kuko is to score a game. One of the wild cards that we have today in the center court. We have a few more. That's long from Kinami.
Laguna Zelenski first
The game for
second.
Orsi Enyaguno. We'll get to see Muedeni and Sergiani later today at 3 p.m. local time. The other wildcards facing Iñigo Jofre and Yao. David Gala, Enzo Jensen, Melendez Gonzalez up next. Cano Mesa, Facio
15 love.
and Raquel Eugenio. And then after the match from the wildcards, in the afternoon, we have Jess Castelló, Lorena Rufo, Sandra Belver, and Sara Foguer, Nunes Sanz, González, and Campagnolo.
30 love.
We also have matches in flat court number 2 and court number 3. And actually court number 4 as well. We have 4 courts here, the FIP Platinum Albania. In court number 2, we have the match between Fernandez Guerra and Torcel Brunamelo. Martinez and Luján facing Atencia and Arauz in court number 3. And Rosy Garcia, Camila Facio,
Zelenski deletes,
and
2
Ritsova
games to love.
in court number 4.
Hold.
Double fault here from Kirani, from Kinami. Big gap in the middle there from Kinami, who serves really close to the sidewall. That's a dagger. That was great. Good shot, good bajada from Kinami.
15 all. 15-13.
A wide lob from Kinami is giving Orsi and Yaguno 2 more break points. 15-40. For Patti Yaguno and Carolina Orsi. This week we have the Alejandras, we have Aranzosoro, Victoria Iglesias, we have Goenaga Caldera, and we also have Jess Castelló, Lorena Rufo, who won the FIP Silver in London a few days ago. It's going to be interesting in the women's side. And Guinart Virceda as well. Don't forget Guinart and Virceda. Good contrapared from Patti Yaguno. That's a great volley. And a deuce for Kinami Kuko.
Yes.
Good volley. Thank you, Patti, for explaining us the star point. If you're new to the sport, you have to know that this is only the first use. The star point comes after the third one, after the third use. Too much power from the Italian Carolina Orsi. An advantage, Orsi Yaguno. Patti saving a good serve from Kinami.
Out.
She wanted the angle, doesn't work. Patti wins again, 3-0 for Orsi and Yaguno in the second set.
Delete 3 games to love.
There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up when two sides of the thread sit together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes it's just in front of you. New Cupra Leon. New Cupra Formentor. New Cupra TMR. Cupra Performance Plug-in Hybrid Range.
Time.
Back to the court with Patti Yaguno serving. Three blocks in a row from Kinami. Good defense. Was a good idea to slice it. Risky,
15 love.
but a good idea. Again, of course, if you look at the score and also to the court, you see a big difference between Orsi, Yaguno, and Kinami Kuko, but this is an experience for Kinami and Kuko. Getting the wild card, testing themselves.
15 all.
It's an experience. You get to see where your level's at, facing players that you usually see on TV. You face them. You learn, you improve, and especially from Kinami, I'm saying interesting things. Kuko probably is the one that lacks
30,
more
15.
experience. But a day they will remember forever.
Forty, 15.
That's a smash. Good get from Odyssey. Now the block. Odyssey
M.
fires and scores to make it 4-0 in the second set. Couple games away from the win. And from the round of 16 in Albania. A nice setup that we have here. You can see the flags back there. A windy day, but sunny in Tirana.
Love 15. Love 30.
The match is flying by. Important for Patti Yaguno and for Carolina Orsi, knowing that you have 3 tournaments in a row. The one in Albania, the Italy Major, and also the P1 in Valencia. To win matches as fast as you can, you gotta save energy, you gotta save your legs. But showing a lot of respect here. Orsi and Yaguno taking it seriously,
The ball, please. The ball. Take the-
winning as they should. Good víbora. Good víbora. Surprising Patti Yaguno.
15, 40.
Kinami with a few highlights. Too much
Game.
from Kinami in a new game for Orsi and Yaguno 5-0.
They lead the
After the
5 games to-
changeover, Patti and Caro will try to close the match.
¿Cómo se dice chao en ese idioma? O sea, hola. Hola. No, club. No pregunto. Hay que preguntar. Igual. Ok.
Time.
Patiagun and Kadorsi serving for a spot in the round of 16 of these FIP Platinum Albania. Over the wildcards, Kadorsi goes for power. That flies, it goes high. And it's a new winner for the Italian Kadorsi. Smiling, being happy. Again, Orsi. Money.
30 low.
Very high lob from Kadorsi. Kinami letting it bounce. It can go por cuatro. It didn't. The net says no to Cuco.
40 low.
40 love, 3 match points for Orsi and Yaguno. Orsi to the corner, now Patti, and it's over. Game, set, and match for Patti, Yaguno, and Karo Orsi. 6 love and 6 love.
Basically 2 sets of 2 loves. 6 love.
A day
6 love.
that Kinami and Cuco will remember forever. A good experience, but Patti, Yaguno, and Karo Orsi were just too much. It's a match point with a smash from Patti Yaguno, testing the court. And for us also, the first time that we get to see the court here in Albania. Getting ready for the next match, getting ready for Enzo Jensen, David Gala, and Melendez Gonzalez. Stay here with us in the official FIP channel. In a few seconds, we'll take a look at the numbers. 14 minutes in the first set, 17 in the second, 31 overall. A very fast win for Orsi and Yaguno, which is very important to save energy, to save some fresh legs for the rest of the week. Now Orsi and Yaguno will wait for the winner between Perez, Gallardo, Lopez, and Ortiz. 3 breaks and 6 chances for Orsi and for Patti Yaguno with 9 winners and 4 unforcers. Those mistakes were the one that killed Kinami and Cuco with 15 of them and only 3 winners. Moving to the second page, we'll see how the numbers were the same. 16 winners to 7, 32 unforcers to 6. And a double 6-0 for Orsi and Yaguno. And it was only the first match. We have 5 more to go. 2 more in the morning session. 3 of them in the afternoon session. So stay here with us because we have a lot of power. Up next, Enzo Jensen, David Gala, and Melendez Gonzalez. First day of the FIP Platinum Albania. We'll be back shortly.
piense vidas piense energista piense familias Sepse kukudesësh për shëndetin, jetë më shumë atyre që do. E koha për veten bëhet kohë për familjen. Ripit, një jetesë më e shëndetshme për të gjithë familjen.
As they take on Alvaro Melendez and Jose Luis Gonzalez. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Jensen, who had tremendous results by the side of Luis Hernandez throughout the year. Of course, chief of which, that's quarterfinal in New Giza. But now they've gone their separate ways after another good result in Buenos Aires. And now here he is with another youngster who has a lot of promise in the form of David Gala. Gala, who many people look at as one of the big up-and-comers in the world of paddle. Same can be said for Jensen, of course, who has a triple nationality. And here they are for the first time by each other's side in a professional setting.
Spain and Italy, David Gala from Spain and Enzo.
Or at least these are the two they have to get through, excuse me. These are Jose Luis Gonzalez, of course, and Alvaro Melendez. I just saw a small man with the backwards cap, and I thought, all right, that's surely got to be Enzo Jensen. We've got multiple of those here. Either way, Melendez and Gonzalez come into this as the lower seed. Sounds like the speakers got them the other way around as well. Here are Jensen and Gala. Luis Hernandez also present at this event, but he's now linking up with Javi Martinez. So Melendez and Gonzalez come into this as the 21st seed, Jensen and Gala as the number 14s. But the difference there is only a couple hundred points total as pairings. So amazing to be here in the middle of Skanderbeg Square in Tirana. On our first day of coverage here, and if you're unaware, this is a tournament like, for example, earlier in the season, Riyadh, where the finals on the Saturday, you have to kind of count back from there. So right now, we're in the round of 32, and tomorrow we'll already be in the round of 16, and so on. So the semis is on Friday, quarters on Thursday, and so forth. Jensen with dual nationalities on his back, with both the Italian and the Argentinian, but of course he's born in Spain. Jensen, who turned 20 last week, no longer a teenager. Like David Gala, Enzo Jensen is now 20 years of age. Gala, a quarterfinalist in the past, and someone who is, he's one of those players that at the youth level, so when you look at under 19s, under 18s, under 70s, was always someone who was right at the very top. But so far, you know, it is still very, very early in his career, but so far has not managed to kind of cash in all that promise that he has. But it is a player that will only grow and grow and grow into the rankings. Same, of course, can be said for Enzo Jensen. Always find it amazing that both he and sister Claudia are, of course, both lefties, but also have pretty similar stature, have pretty similar styles of play. But Enzo has found a real consistent way of getting around his sort of lack of height, and still being a very effective offensive player as well.
2 minutes.
Alvaro Melendez, meanwhile, on the other side, of course, a lot of times plays with his brother. But now has left him at home and has gone out on his own adventure.
3 tie-break sets with the star point system.
Jose Luis Gonzalez by his side.
And will be served.
Someone who's more solid, of course, also a lefty, but I'd say, as far as lefties go, which tend to be quite aggressive. He is quite medium in that sense. And with that, we do have two lefties on court who are both not extremely attack-minded.
Susana te llama. No, pero Susana te llama a ti. Susana.
Yeah, of course, a lot of people as well just over here in Toronto, just seeing the sights of this beautiful city. It's a lovely day out as well.
Francesco.
Quite handy to have the tower clock right next to center court as well, so you always know what time it is. And just an update on all the matches that we'll have going on throughout the week and throughout the day, more specifically. So after this, we'll have Martina Facio and Raquel Eugenio taking on Cano and Carla Mesa. After that, it's more wildcard action, as we just saw just now. Inigo Joffre playing together with Yao out of Hong Kong. They'll take on Moedini and Sergiani. And then we finish the day with 7th seed Castelló Rufo against Sandra Belver and Foguer. And finally, the competitive debut of Momo Gonzalez and Lucas Campagnolo against Donet Sanz and Nunes. A lot of the top players have traveled here to Albania to compete in this tournament, especially in the men's bracket. 12 of the top 20 players are here. So that means Tupan Yanguas are here, that means Koki Nieto and John Sanz are here. Means Fran Guerrero and Javi Leal are here. It really is a lot to see. Of course, a lot of points at play as well. Dineno and Paquito Navarro not here as a team yet. It's just Martin. He's playing with Jairo Bautista.
First set, David Gala to serve.
All right, here we go then. David Gala will get us underway with the sun beaming down. My name is Nicholas Quarterson-Effort, by the way. Let's hope this match will be as good as it looks on paper. Gonzalez puts it up high. Jensen wants to pick it out of the sky and does. Well, it's a fast court here. This is a place where smashes will come thick and fast. There's your first example of it. Drilling another shot.
Furtilov. Out. Game Gala Jensen.
Pretty straightforward first game for Gala and Enzo Jensen. this is one of those courts where you do really
José Luis
need
González
a
to
couple
serve.
of games to fully find your range. You might think that you down at the local club are different from the pros in that sense, but they too need some time to see, just especially when they're playing outdoors, just to see how deep those volleys can be, how deep those lobs can be. Especially on a hot court like this, the lobs need to be perfect. If you undercook the lob, it's going to get smashed back at your face. So players tend to overhit them rather than underhit them. Jensen wanted to get that out of the cage, couldn't quite. And then he was always a sitting duck on the follow-up.
30-15.
Good lob from Jensen. Melendez. That's the kind of lob you need. That is the kind of lob you need right there. The one that Melendez played over Gala. Within, 5 centimeters of the back glass. Ice cold, but flip back over, but only smashed back over by David Gala. It's a lovely little drop shot this from Jensen. Easy dunk. Jensen and Gala already sense that a break might be on the horizon here. Dual volleys from close range at the nets, and Gala eventually the first one to blink. Playing a volley lob from this kind of range is so difficult. Nice volley to the fence, meanwhile, from José Luis González. So they save their first serve game.
Enzo Jensen to serve.
Jensen. Wow, aggressive Enzo Jensen. And he gets the results. He shows us why.
50 love.
And so again, that's what we're talking about with the short lobs. Wow. You see the way that sprang up off the back glass, but still, Melendez caught it. And then Jose Luis Gonzalez attacked Gala beautifully on the feet.
For the 15. Hold.
Atrás derecha. Vale.
40-13.
This is going to be one of those courts where, in a match like this, a match that is quite close, on paper anyway, breaks will be a hot commodity. They will not come very often.
Jensen, they lead 2 games to 1.
And they will not come here either, as Jensen and Gala stick with serve.
Albania,
And we head to the benches.
natural beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality.
Tenés la posibilidad de cambiarla, descargas alguna por Álvaro, como esta última, a la derecha de Álvaro, sirve al medio ahí, en el choque, porque viste las 2 o 3 que una le roba esta la derecha, la otra vez la corta así, y una te dio rebote que tiraste el globo paralelo perfecto. Vale. Si el zurdito está ahí tapando bien, vale, no, si estoy jodido, repito, para adentro, con intención, ¿querés agua ahí? Y ya si está fácil, pero no para tirar el globo, si que está fácil, que digamos, no se te pega tanto a la lateral, que la volea Álvaro, y vos atento, no te... Si la tiene cómoda David, sí puedes avanzar, si no, lo ayudas a defender y volvemos a empezar. Vale, ¿están perfecto?
Si le tengo el paralelo, tengo que estar pendiente que me va a repetir.
Escuchá, jugate un paralelo y todo lo que te pase por la derecha un poquito lejos ya te ayuda a Enzo.
Sí, por eso.
Vale, vamos a jugar ahí, aprovechamos que...
Vamos ahora,
Vamos,
Tiro un globo ahora, Tiro un globo en paralelo, yo otro.
Puede ser que la vean un poquito menos, no sé cómo se ve.
Está más complicado pegarle de acá.
Pero de todas formas el zurdo el globo, ¿no? Álvaro Meléndez, tu serve. Los 15.
Pegados. Y a mitad, los dos, mitad. ¡Eso!
15 all.
Melendez and Gonzalez had probably the most troubles of the two pairs so far in sticking with their serve games. Let's see how they fare on their second go-round. Well, not too good so far. Straight away, they're looking at 15-30. And it really is because, especially David Gala, of course, as I'm trying to say that, he doesn't play a good lob, but his lobbing has been really expert so far. Right on. Jensen. Again, aggressive Enzo Jensen, and we've got our first break points of the match here, everyone. keeping his shots down low. Look at these ground strokes. Jensen, the one putting it up high. Melendez from deep. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alvaro Melendez had to make that one count, and he did, to be fair to him.
Out. Advantage. Melendez González.
Five points in a row from Melendez González to turn around several break points and stick with serve. Jensen has been extremely aggressive with this smash. Maybe he heard me saying that he's not much of a smasher normally. Oh, that's a bit of good fortune for David Gala, as the fence helps him with the smash. Not normally where you want to put it, but still, it's 3 games to 2. It's 3 games to 2, and still we haven't had a break, despite Jensen and Gala having 2 opportunities to get one.
La primera por abajo y después ya, cuando nos volen mal. ¿Sabes lo que pasa? Que estoy viendo que Gala para mí esto lo hace muy bien, que le tira. Yo, por ejemplo, estoy dando un buen resto firme y el tema es así. Pum, y me toca una pelota, que va, se me mete mucho y va rápida. Entonces, comprobar, darse un poco de su cuerpo más paralelo, más al medio, ¿vale? Y o al otro quizás otro se equivoca también más, porque también un poco, ¿sabes? Sí. Vamos, saque. Cuando tú le restes al revés a Enzo, me meto yo allá más. Exacto, y aparte como antes, si tú ves que el resto va sí, me meto tonto, vas del tirón. También yo creo que voy a tirar ese resto, pero un poquito más por el cuerpo, no tan abierto. Porque veo el espacio, tiro y al final el tiro está cómodo. Si viene más el cuerpo, te va a querer seguir buscando una reja y no va a poder. Time. Como tú te veas, yo voy a estar ahí. Perfecto. Sí. O sea, la guay esa lo digo, yo tengo que ir un poquito.
Big smash to get us going in the 6th game, as José Luis González was asking Melendez to make more use of the rulo against David Gala in that cross court. That got on the end of it somehow. I mean, quite the sprint there from the young Spaniard, but put it straight onto back glass. Let's have another look.
Game Melendez Gonzalez, 3 games all.
By far their best serve game so far. Their first one needed 2 juices. Their second one yielded 2 break points. And that one, just a love game. Jensen. Again, Enzo Jensen is just plugging away with these smashes.
30 love.
At some point, maybe the players just have to refrain from playing lobs altogether if you don't have complete time and space to play it. Because this is getting silly now.
Game Gala Jensen, they lead 4 games to 3.
Total, en plan, el proponerlo, ¿sabes? Como un objetivo. Este juego, el resto tal, y pum. Si no, chiquito y meterlo también. Vale. Podemos proponer más. El tirar bola. Y encima fue con un... Ellos, por ejemplo, a mí están aguantando 1 o 2 más. Sí. Cada tanto hacen 1, 2, 3. Y después tiran los... Exacto. Ahí está. Sí. Venga, a ver, perfecto. Si nos activamos también. Exacto. Y vamos cogiendo... Sí. Estamos como también como queriendo clavarla todo perfecta y al final nos falta un poquito también de coger tacto ahí con la bola. Un poquito más de... Bueno, ahora estamos tirando firme y para arriba, firme y para arriba. Una. Vale. ¿Vamos al saque? Vamos. Vamos bicharraco, ¿eh? Tenemos aquí, bicho. Vale.
Time.
Back on their way after 2 lightning quick serve games. And Álvaro Meléndez is trying to do more of the same. And let's look for a drop shot there, I think. You can see as we're progressing more and more ground strokes, fewer and fewer lobs, logically. Good play there from David Gala. Was under a lot of pressure. Yeah, so typically what you do get taught, you know, at a non-professional level, that is to keep your shots, when defending at the back, to keep your shots low. And when one of the volleys that comes your way is suboptimal, when it's not as hard to defend and you have maybe half a second to set yourself and to think about it, that is when you play the lob. Here, especially David Gala has been defending very, very well from his corner. And he's got a break point now to show for it. Their third one of the match. And they take it as well. Alvaro Melendez putting it straight into the net. 5 games to 3.
Love 15.
Vamos animal. Vos loco, dale, va. Dale, bicho. ¡No!
15 all.
Oh. David Gala not exactly catching that one as sweetly as he would have liked. He's got the excuse of the sun there, even though he's wearing shades. Hit that one for 6. We're not playing cricket, David. We're playing paddle. Huge return from Melendez to make it 15-40, and now first break points of the match. Jensen was going to smash, but then he saw to actually hang on. This lob is a little bit too deep. All or nothing for Enzo Jensen. Oh, that's desperately unlucky. That is desperately unlucky if you're Melendez.
Advantage Gala Jensen.
Our first set point of the match. They defended several break points. Made it 3 in a row. Can they make it 4 points in a row? Jensen's backhand volley, and the backhand volley from Galatz in the fence. And that is it. So the first set is over. It is 6 games to 3.
New boards, please.
A single break proving to be enough. As the 14-seeded side of this event have themselves one leg in the round of 16.
Si la meten, nos raspamos la llanta del piso, vemos, y si empiezan a, no la quiero errar, y la tocamos y no, ahí ya no va a quedar para hablarnos bien. Acordate que si es con pared, cuando ellos golean medio suave. Y si es con pared, ojo con la chiquita, no me gusta.
Vale. Andrea,
Y el globo es rápido.
¿está frío o no?
Y si va al medio y este te la pide,
¿Me das una, porfa?
dale la oportunidad.
Sí.
¿Por qué? También porque
Sí,
vos,
¿me das?
porque si este la hace bien, vos sos más largo para subir. Entonces cada uno con su juego. ¿Qué empezaron a hacer ellos que casi les quiebran? Fueron errores nuestros, entonces ellos van a salir a tirar cosas inusuales. Globos altos, ¿viste?
Sí.
Entonces nos hablamos bien, Debbie, acordate de mirarla todo el tiempo la pelota. Porque con que le pegas 70, 80, no quieras imprimir toda tu fuerza. El globo es eso, ¿viste? Sí, ya enganchaste 3, 4 buenas. Perfecto.
Y de hecho la que enganché la pegué mal, pero como que la vaya para abajo.
Vayan hablando porque, ¿viste? Porque necesito que estén activos pata. En el saque, porque ellos van a tirar fija. Goleaste, perfecto. Es una cosa así, manotazo abajo, bueno, la comimos.
Luego pinchazo,
no me
tirando
importa.
también.
Tiraron dos globos pinchados bueno y después la otra fue que el flaco tiró un resto que todavía no venía tirando.
Time. Players on court, please.
First set in the books, and these are the stats behind it, with more winners, more smashes, fewer unforced errors, and
Second
the
set.
breakthrough had already been coming.
José Luis González to serve.
They had 2 break points at 2-1 early in the set, which they didn't take. But then at 4-3, they did convert. It's the old cliche, the best time to break is at 4-3, because you get to immediately serve for the set afterwards without going to the benches, and with a break in momentum to talk things over. But Melendez and Gonzalez have to be, content with the fact that they did get a couple break points there at the end, so they're definitely not out of this. And who knows, we might be looking at a third set in a little bit of time. The winner of this match, by the way, I haven't said this before, but the winner of this match will take on Coqui Nieto and John Sanz tomorrow.
$15 all.
Melendez aggressive on the smash, gets it out por tres.
30-15.
Álvaro Melendez covering so much ground here, but still. Jensen just has to dodge out of the way. Got almost headshot at his teammate there. Could have instantly broken through in the second set.
Game Melendez González. First game. David Gala to serve. $15 love. 30 love.
And so Jensen surprising Melendez in the parallel. Really looking at the backhand behind Alvaro Melendez here.
Game Gala Jensen, 1 game all.
Jensen now converting the smash as well, which Melendez tried to block to no avail. So a love game for the custodians of that first set already.
Love 15.
Too many unforced errors on the other side. Too many unforced errors on the other side.
Love 30.
Dear, oh dear. They're not helping themselves right now.
Love 40.
3 break points here for Enzo Jensen. And for David Gala, Alvaro Melendez feeling, I think it was the ankle. Didn't seem like he'd done anything to it. He seems to be okay to continue, but he's definitely still moving around a little bit gingerly on that left leg. Fake smash. A lovely one. Not seen a lot of that. Seen a lot of real smashing, not a lot of fakes. And now they do take that break.
Game Gala Jensen. They lead 2 games to 1.
Yo les voy a recordar lo que están haciendo bien, que ustedes ya lo saben igualmente, porque tenemos equipo de esta misma línea. Fíjate que hasta le tiraste un resto de organización, pero le quedó un poco alto acá a José Luis y no intentó tirar el cachetazo, que la tiró arriba igual, pero intentó cortarla. Entonces, tenemos toda la escapatoria. Tiraste 2 globos. Primero buenísimo, se acomodó de víbora, la tiró al medio de la red. Segundo, globo normal, un pelín corto para lo que es la pista, no pasa nada, no pegó el flaco. O sea, amagó. El que más
se mueve un poco la bola arriba.
Sí, por eso. Entonces, viste que... Pero hoy te había quedado uno igual y tiraste el globo al otro y el otro la vuela. Entonces, viste, de momento no hace falta. Si vemos que José Luis empieza a volar desde la línea, desde un globo bien tirado, yo ahora voy. Ahí sí, pero manejalo. Lo que yo noto un poquito que Álvaro te empezó a volar un poquito más a vos. Mejor, no pasa nada.
Rebota la pelota. Le rebota la pelota.
No, y ahí estás haciendo bien los cambios de ritmo, de alguna bolearla, alguna dejarla entrar con pared. Aparte, no, escondés bien los golpes.
Players on court, please.
Vos como jugás con más intención, escúchame. Necesito que estés siempre activo, que no juegues con la mano. Que te muevas. Escuchalo a Enzo cuando te va hablando. Vamos. Entonces, vamos. Ahora te lo busco, nada.
The breakthrough has been found by Enzo Jensen and by David Gala. And pretty comfortably as well. They look large and in charge in this match.
50 love.
David Gala has no plans to change that at all. Just checking in on the other matches, by the way, going on the 3 other courts. Marta Caparrós and Julieta Vidauria has set up already on the qualifiers. Val, Paurel, Gallardo, Nagada Perez in action against Rebecca Lopez and Nana Ortiz. And then on court 4, about to get underway, the match between Marta Talavan and Tanu from Greece against Julia Del Pozzo and Nuria Rodriguez. So a lot of action. All of it except for this one we're looking at here. In the women's draw as well.
30-15.
Wow, Hansa Jensen, sweet strike from the 20-year-old.
Game Gala Jensen, they lead 3 games to 1.
They consolidate their break now.
Love. Hold. Love.
Great couple of strikes here. First from Melendez, who let the shot from Jensen fall back onto his backhand. And then the setup for the finish by Jose Luis Gonzalez.
Out. Game Melendez-Gonzalez.
Melendez and Gonzalez looking stronger than ever, I'd argue. But will it prove to be enough? Because they're already trailing a set and a break. But this game certainly will give them a bit of confidence.
queda fácil y hago así, tiro un globo que es la línea un poquito más y el tío le pega muy bien. O sea, plantado, tal. Bueno, si se mete viendo que el tío ahí, o sea, o es muy rápido y se mete justo o ya se está yendo. No, tira para abajo. Escucha la que fallaste aquí. Ahora lo tienes un poquito. ¿Cuál? Fallaste a la derecha. Viste abierto, está en pared. Esa tiene ahí, mete la pista y el otro metido en medio. Entonces, afloja aquí o le tira algo allí o un globo bueno. Es como la variedad, porque escucha, estamos tirando bien el resto, estamos tirando en el saque, estamos tirando la volea. Perfecto, hay que aprovechar. Igual fallamos, ¿no? Que estamos. Al final también tenemos que invertir. Venga, los globos ahora, venga, subir y baja.
Time.
Vamos a hacerlo, Nos agarramos los dos, Un más de cada uno. Sí, la gane de ahí. Vamos, vamos.
Love.
Audible there. The motivation between Melendez and Gonzalez, who think that they might have found something here, they said.
30 love. $30-15. Out. 40-15. Hold.
Yeah, but I mean, all Galan Jensen have to do here is just stick with serve and they're home and they're free. And they've done exactly that, at least for this time.
They lead 4 games 2-2.
Especially Jose Luis Gonzalez, with one too many unforced errors, in my opinion, in this match on returns like that. Just a bit too sloppy at this stage, and now Melendez doing it as well. As good as they looked in the last serve game, now they're just a little bit sloppy here.
Love 30.
Well covered from Gala, who's very active here, who's trying to finish in the corner here. Look at David Gala, how much he's just springing around. Jensen from deep, from behind the service line. Yeah, that is a little bit too ambitious.
15-30. Wait. Espera, Álvaro. 30 all.
Te lo dije, vamos animal, vamos animal, vamos, 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 vamos. ¿Vamos este? Venga, perfecto, dale, animal. Vamos aquí,
Oof, good hit. Great hit, even.
40-30.
Mucho, mucho, ahora se va mucho. Ya no quiera. ¡Joselito! ¡Vamos, Álvaro!
Wow.
Game
Gonzalez
Melendez
has
Gonzalez.
suddenly found a smashing touch, and from a tricky situation of love 30, they at least have snapped out of it in the nick of time.
Sí, aparte de se frena, eso me viene bien. Exacto, tú quitas sin miedo y si se te va, la entrenamos el lunes. Dale. Pero y yo voy a tirar un poquito más así, cuerpo derecha, para, o sea, con idea que te quede. Sí, y tú de derecha, arriba lo que quieras. Vale. Vale, en el momento que tú me toques una zona negativa, yo avanzo. Si avanzo, empiezan a tirar de ti. Parece bien. Lo voy a dar, puta madre, entrenarse el resto del otro día.
Time.
Vamos, confiamos, bicho.
Players on court, please.
More of the lovely backdrop here in Tirana, in Albania.
Out 50 love.
But on court, right now it is still Jensen and Gala in charge. And it's Jensen and Gala who are feeling, I think, pretty comfortable out there, despite these sort of flurries of Gonzalez and Melendez, where they look unbeatable almost for a couple points. Then they follow it up with unforced errors like that. They're just very up and down. Melendez had no room to operate in. Now he smashes, but Gala's there on the turnaround, and he dispatches it on that turnaround. Not there. Not there for Jensen.
Game Gala Jensen.
Gala and Jensen again just doing what they have to here. Smart play down to feet of Gonzalez, who couldn't recover, pedaling backwards. Gonzalez doing a great job there of just moving around Jensen as much as possible.
Out. 30 love.
What a drop shot, wow. The backhand volley turned into a dead-eye winner. Poor drop shot, or poor return rather now, on the other side from David Gala.
Jensen leads.
And they'll serve for the sets, Gala and Jensen will, when we come back.
Albania, a land of rich history and warm hospitality.
Sí, puede ser por... Bueno, ahí ya lo van buscando ustedes, el saque donde quieran. Eso no importa, pero sí necesito primero saque y primeras voleas, con intención. Nos queda muy cómodo así por el medio, si no por los... Vale, toma por los rincones, Vale, vamos y moviendo las patas, David, y el ciclo, ¿Dale?
Me queda derecha desde José Luis, la que tiras en paralelo lateral fondo, que él tiene que girar es buena, porque no siempre, o sea, como que se lía un poquito.
¿La de derecha de Enzo?
Sí.
A la lateral.
Cuando le viene José Luis, que la cambia al paralelo, que como es zurdo le viene fondo, o sea, lateral fondo. Sí. Eso es perfecto. Vamos ahora, patita. Intenso, vamos a ganar.
Si te tiran algún globo de piñate, eso, y llegás y vos mirala todo el tiempo la pelota. Y lo más importante es mirarla, que le pega el 70-80%. Vamos. Y cántense bien por si se vienen los adelante cuando tiran un globo o algo eso. Van a hacer algo raro ellos, estemos atentos a las jugadas que van a hacer raras. Pero vamos a hacerlo también raro algún saque, algún resto. Dale.
¿Vamos, Matías?
David Gala serves for the match, serves for a ticket into the round of 16, where John Sanson, Coqui Nieto are already waiting. Melendez with not the best lob of all time, and David Gala eats those for breakfast. 30 love, and just 2 more points to go. Oh, Gonzalez had a little touch. Jensen active. 2 smashes that are just touched back over, but nothing more. Melendez Didn't get enough height to play a smash. Good recovery from Jensen on the bounce now. And so Jensen, and there is the smash. Third time is the charm.
Turtilov.
David Gala took the opportunity when it came. Jensen. Big hit from Enzo Jensen to seal the deal and take them into the round of 16. Game, set, and match for Enzo Jensen and David Gala. 6-3 and 6-4 for the two 20-year-olds. Lock, stock, and barrel. This is all-out attack here in a match that is pretty much just an hour. Another rapid contest then after the first one as well, with Orsi and Yaguna winning in about half an hour. Now this one over in an hour as well. Enzo Jensen with the finishing touch. So Jensen and Gala march on to around the 16. These are the statistics behind the second set. Again, with more smashes and winners, and crucially, perhaps, fewer unforced errors to go with all of that. That's what we've been saying all match long, that Melendez and Gonzalez, when they were operating at their best, we're certainly playing at a high level, but they just had these flurries where they were just completely off the boil. Anyway, that is Gala and Jensen into the round of 16, and our coverage continues in a few minutes' time. I've been Nicholas Corliss from Effort. Hopefully, see you then. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome back to the FIP Platinum of Albania. We're at center court.
Now we present to the second team, Group A, from Spain and Argentina. Martina Castro, Rafael El Dueño, from Spain.
Two minutes. 1 minute. The match will be played at the best of 3 times with exact and start point. Pasio Eugenio wanted to send, elected to receive. Warm-up completed time. 1 minute for the beginning of the match.
بيكلمني او ينزلني او بنسال احنا قعدنا بنتصل انا مش بشرب هقطع عصير انا مش بشرب ما طلعش عصير انا كده بشرب شايف.
Right, we are ready for this third match on center court. Vega Cano, Carla Mesa taking on Martina Facio and Raquel Eugenio. 3 teenagers out on court with the hugely experienced Canarian in Carla Mesa, player who has helped many young players on their way across her career, has been in semi-finals in the past. Remember, she was basically the one who first trampolined someone like Claudia Jensen onto the big stages. She reached her first semi-finals by the side of Mesa. Let's see what she can do by the side of Cano now.
Let first serve. Out. 15. Thirty love. Thirty, 15. Thirty. 30-40. Game fase Eugenio, course game. Martina fase to serve. Love. Out. 30-15. Net. First. $40-15. Game fase Eugenio. Daily 2 games to love. Pegacano to serve.
Todo 22, hace 4 días. Ya jugando aquí cuadro principal de Premier Padel. En este caso de FIP Platinum. Se le queda la zurda.
Love 15.
Buenísimo el resto. La contra de Cano que vuelve. Se le queda en la red. No pasa la bola de Raquel Eugenio. Terminó forzando. Terminó encontrando ese fallo. En este momento con mucho más pádel. En la pista número 2 enfrentándose a Aymar Goni y Edu Alonso, la pareja número 8 del cuadro masculino. Que dentro de Premier Padel justamente hicieron semifinales. En el P2 de Asunción. En Buenos Aires cayeron ante Agustín Tapia y Arturo Coello. enfrentándose a Marc Quiles y Fede Mourinho. Por comenzar, también Naranjo Sánchez contra Zapata y Domínguez. Y el partido que nos va a develar a la rival de quien se imponga en este compromiso, ese que les mencionaba, entre Nuria Rodríguez y Julia Dal Pozo, ante Entanou y Marta Talabán. Partido que ya está en el segundo. Resultados en padelfip.com. Esta se le iba. Cerraba Facio. Desde la T, Eugenio, trabajando por el centro. Se le queda la última. No pasa. La de Carla Mesa. Un partido que está todavía en etapa de construcción, en fase de construcción. Algún error no forzado más de la cuenta.
Advantage Facio Eugenio.
La defensa de Facio con la segunda de break. Entra el choque de voleas Eugenio. La pone contra la malla, no vuelve esa bola. Toca el metal y le paga esta vez a Carla Mesa, estirando la definición de este tercer juego. Ha sido un buen comienzo de momento para la pareja número 5. La defensa de Eugenio. Mesa al cielo. La presión de Martina para definirlo así, con una cutita de suspenso, dejándola entrar, tomándose ese segundo extra para fabricar la segunda bola de break. El resto es buenísimo. Castiga con la pegada de Eugenio. Esa queda dentro, reiniciando el punto del fondo. Cano. Se le queda la última, no pasa. La de la zurda es 3-0. Gran comienzo para Eugenio Facio.
Pero si tienes la derecha es tuya, para empezar ahí.
Sí, sí.
Ahora puedes pegar.
Ya.
¿Vale? Sí. Y alguna rápida por el medio también me gusta. ¿Ah? Sí.
¿Ya está ya?
Es importante que la intensidad no falle. La intensidad nosotros ahí, porque el partido se duerme.
Ahí está, algo. Pero bueno, estamos ahí.
Sí, sí.
¿Me dejas?
Por ahora está ahí. ¿Y qué es lo del hielo?
Hola. Por la cara hasta aquí no lo hemos aquí pegado. Yo también quiero.
¿Perdón? ¿Y no lo puedes pedir de una?
Perdón. Que estaba fijándome en el micrófono. Como pan.
Vamos,
Como pan.
Venga, concentrada. Podemos picar el globo, que la toquen y después salir con esa, con una buena bajada de pared, porque la bola salta cuando están en la volea. ¿Vale?
Bueno, lo dejamos aquí.
Muchas cosas positivas para sacar del banquillo de Eugenio y Facio. En este comienzo del partido están 3-0 con 2 break arriba. Será Raquel
Eugenio,
la encargada de cerrar este primer póker de servidoras.
Love 15.
Se tira la dejada, levanta Mesa. Mesa Se le va a Carla,
Out it
buscaba el
goes,
ángulo, después
from
de tirarse una
Carla
dejada. Más
Mesa.
Facio.
It's not been her match so
La consecución del
far.
punto termina encontrando el fallo. La jugada de revés experimentada dentro de la pareja. En correlación con su compañera, decíamos 17 años tan solo.
Lots of unforced errors, especially from
Tuve una experiencia, tuve un aprendizaje el estar en este cuadro principal de este FIP Platinum.
The woman from Tenerife. Eugenio Facio, meanwhile, looking as good as ever in these hot conditions in what is a very fast court, and that is a lovely drop shot from Facio. Eugenio looking to put a bit of pressure on Mesa.
Abriendo ángulos. Facio por el centro. Levanta Cano. Martina castigando con el tiro al fondo de pista para sumar. Resto del cuadrado. Castigó. Le flotó esta vez. Un poquito más de lo hubiese deseado. Directamente contra el cristal de fondo. Creo que ve las opciones muy fácil. En este momento Facio.
It is unforced errors that are getting
de esa manera. Cano que camina. Facio por el centro. Suma uno más. Es una chance para el 4-0.
The young Vega Cano, I mean, talking about someone born in 2009 here. Just incredible. Already playing at such a high level.
Resto de mesa. Raquel Eugenio soltando el brazo, castigando el borro 13, es sensacional. Pica, empieza a ganar en altura, empieza a trepar, se despide fuera del 20/10. Buenísimo lo de Raquel Eugenio. Gran, ya no solo comienzo, ya es una continuidad. 4-0 arriba para la pareja número 5. Pisando firme en este primer set. En este momento, lo dicho, 29 grados la temperatura. Hay un pronóstico muy, pero muy auspicioso para toda la semana. Recordemos que aquí tendremos un panorama en cuanto a la confección habitual de los torneos un día adelantada. Mañana ya será jornada de octavos de final, miércoles. Jueves de cuartos, viernes de semis y el sábado conoceremos a los campeones y las campeonas de esta segunda edición, de esta primera edición en este caso. Segundo FIP Platinum de la temporada, así se dice.
Game Facio Eugenio, they leave 5 games to love. Players to the court, please. Love 15. Love 13. Love 40. Mesa was nearly 5 games to 1.
(5-1) then. Mesa and Cano get at least one game on the board. But is it too little too late at this stage? They'll just look to get any kind of momentum back on their side heading into the second set. At this stage, you'll more be thinking about the second set already than actually starting a comeback in the first. But even if you can get, you know, one break back, that can truly change a match heading into the second set.
Considero una buena reacción. Mesa y Cano en el momento oportuno para quebrar, independientemente de si les alcanza o no para reconducir este primer set. Después de estar 0-5, ya es una señal, es un mensaje, proyectando lo que será un eventual segundo en todo caso. Si les da para mantenerse con vida deportiva en el primero, ya ni les cuento. Buscando cerrarlo aquí, es bueno el resto de Eugenio. Le da mucho rebote esa bandeja. La defensa de Mesa, colgando el globo, propone el cruzado. Se va a probar con la pegada. Cristal queda dentro. Mesa no logra darle continuidad. La pegada de Raquel Eugenio, 15-40. Son dos oportunidades de set.
From one Canarian to another. 2 break points, meaning 2 set points as well.
Será con el segundo de Cano. El resto se le va directamente fuera a Martina Facio. No fue con la primera. Partido de trámite algo irregular por momentos. El resto de Eugenio es bueno para caminar, entrar el choque de voleas. La presión al fondo de pista y lo gana Raquel Eugenio con la tranquilidad de las que saben. 6-1 el primero para Eugenio y Facio. El primer set ya lo tienen en su haber.
is an adventure waiting to be explored. Introducing TIAP, your ultimate events discovery app in Albania. Dive into a world of endless possibilities. Embark on outdoor adventures, immerse yourself in agro-tourism, and celebrate rich cultural heritage. TIAP curates experiences just for you and explore with our interactive map. Join the TIAP community and make memories that last a lifetime. TIAP, your passport to adventure. Download TIAP now and let the exploration begin.
Time. Second set. Martina Fascio Duccio.
Veamos las estadísticas de este primer set. 6-1 a favor de Eugenio Fascio, imponiendo jerarquía, presencia de favoritismo. Dos jugadores muy jóvenes, ya con un cierto rodaje dentro del circuito profesional. En el caso de Fascio hablamos de esa polivalencia, esa capacidad de jugar tanto en la derecha como en el revés. Ha tenido muy buenos resultados tocando sus primeros cuartos de final por caso dentro de Premier Padel, haciéndolo con Carolina Orsi, una jugadora zurda, haciendo la haya en el revés. En este caso cambiando de posiciones. Puede hacerlo a ambos lados de la pista. Y un Eugenio que ha comenzado la temporada muy bien, sumando ese colchón de 300 puntos al ganar el FIP Platinum de Marsella. Lo hizo con Lucía Sainz en esa oportunidad de un proyecto que duró poco para lo que son los tiempos de unión, sobre todas las cosas, de Lucía Sainz, acostumbrada a venir de uno de los proyectos más longevos en cuanto a cantidad de tiempo duraron juntas, junto con Patti Yaguno. En esa oportunidad venciendo a Valenzuela Pitcher en el camino, Lucía Martínez, Águeda Pérez. En la final lo dicho, Ale Alonso, Alejandra Salazar, partiendo como la pareja número 3. Veremos aquí si mantienen esa, buena racha para el caso de Eugenio, de tachar torneo por título. Es una de break. Se le queda el resto. Neutralizada la bola de break. Fascio a fondo de pista. Levanta mesa. Esa se le puede ir. Y si se le marcha directamente contra el cristal de fondo, reconduce rápido. Las quintas máximas favoritas. Sirviendo para el 1-0. Tiene que tocar a Fascio. Mesa a fondo de pista. Se queda la última volea de derecha. Encuentra red. No pasa esa bola. 1-0. Fascio Eugenio de frente en el segundo set. Revisaba recién las redes sociales de @PremierPadel, haciendo un gran trabajo la gente de social media en Instagram, particularmente en este caso, donde veía un poquito el detrás de escena. Bueno, esa preparación de los jugadores y las jugadoras, todo lo que rodea esta pista central. Tenemos a metros de aquí las demás pistas. Hay mucha competencia, hay mucho pádel en este momento. Todos los partidos pueden verse a través de la pantalla, evidentemente. Resultados en vivo en padelfip.com. Si no lo hacen, seguir en las redes sociales a Padel FIP. También miraba de reojo lo que son las inscripciones pensando en el próximo sorteo. En el próximo torneo, en el sorteo, así se dice, del FIP Platinum de Paredes, en Portugal, del 15 al 21 de junio, próxima cita dentro de esta categoría de torneos, entregando 300 puntos. Pasada por el paralelo. Toque sutil para sumar, filtrar esa bola de Martina Facio, 0.30. Fijando en el fondo de Eugenia. Repetía con el globo Mesa. Se le queda a Raquel. Se descuidó un segundo. Se confió con esa bola. Termina encontrando red. Propone el cruzado. Decano sobre Facio. La defensa de Martina levanta el globo, la de Pamplona, buscando metal. Esta vez le paga. Carla Mesa con la volea de revés. La hace sonar. Toca el entramado metálico y cae. Esa bola es 30 iguales. La pegada recta de Facio. Se queda, no pasa la bola de Cano. Castigada con la pegada de la jugadora de revés. Raquel Eugenio. Lo bueno y lo malo haciéndolo ella en este momento. Es cierto que está jugando un partido muy sobrio, muy segura. Están plasmando en pista una diferencia de jerarquía, de que cada vez que tiene la posibilidad de acelerar tanto Eugenio como Facio, terminan ganando los puntos, están con esa confianza. Con oportunidad de break. Facio fijando en el fondo. Variando esta vez por el paralelo. Rescata y lo define con la pegada. Con suspenso, camina la cornisa y se va por encima de la valla de los 3 metros. 2-0 rompe Eugenio Facio en el comienzo del segundo. Bolas nuevas para el próximo servicio de Raquel Eugenio. Estamos en un enclave con mucha historia. Dentro de la capital de Albania, estamos en Tirana. En esta plaza con, bueno, uno de los lugares más míticos.
Raquel Eugenio to serve.
Pellizca primero, sí, malla lateral. Así lo advierte la jueza Arroyo. Hace envío de Facio. Se le va. Esta vez Eugenio fue a buscar hacia adelante. Tapó primero la red. Lo hizo bien Mesa. Y aquí le paga. Creo que estos últimos 2 puntos son un poco la descripción de este tipo de pista, en este momento en particular, donde quizás cuesta un poco controlar la bola a la hora de hacer la transición. Hay que ser muy precisa a la hora de tirar un globo, pero desde arriba es cierto que facilite mucho. Recién la veíamos pegar casi sin demasiado esfuerzo a Raquel Eugenio. Fíjense cómo subía. Y fíjense esta, de Martina Facio también haciéndose cargo con la pegada, 30 iguales. Facio a fondo de pista. Suma con la volea de derecha 3 puntos consecutivos. Prácticamente sin dar posibilidad de salir del fondo a mesa Cano. Reconduciendo rápido este tercer juego. Bola para el 3-0. Levantando mesa. La bajada de Eugenio. Trabajando por el centro. Toca la cornisa y pasa esa bola. Raquel que levanta desde la T de mesa. Entra pegada a la pared lateral. La bajada de mesa por el centro. Llega Raquel. Propone el cruzado sobre Cano. La volea de revés. Se le queda. La derecha no pasa, la de Raquel Eugenio. Un punto donde parecía que lo tenían controlado desde el manejo. Sobre todo Eugenio y Facio. Choque de voleas esta vez sí lo gana. Entrando con firmeza, agarrando a mitad de camino. A Vega Cano. Otra chance para el 3-0.
Game Facio Eugenio, daily 3 games to love.
Albania, a land of natural beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality. Discovering Albania has never been easier. Introducing TIAP, your ultimate travel companion. Explore the ancient ruins of Bucharest, bask in the sun on the meridian sandy beaches, or trek through the Albanian Alps. TIAP guides you every step of the way. Immerse yourself in Albania's vibrant culture. Savor the authentic flavors and be part of the festivities that make this country truly unique. TIAP, your Albanian passport.
Tenemos chance.
Porque lo global es difícil.
Sí, sí, sí.
Más con el viento.
Es que a mí me gustaría más que me tirara la zurda que Carla. Porque Carla lo pincha, tal.
Vale.
Sí. Pero igual. Vamos a activar, patas, Hacemos patas. Vamos estos dos jueguitos, activando patas. Vamos. Bien,
Vega Cano touche. Love 15. 30, 15. Deuce. Advantage Fascio. Second use. Second advantage, Canoes.
Con ese remate, buen bloqueo de mesa. Buscando cortar los puntos, jugando con algo más de soltura, menos táctica en este momento del partido. También sabiéndose superiores. Esa es Cano. Levanta sobre la zurda. El tratamiento de Fascio en defensa.
Game Cano Mesa. Fascio, can you leave big games too?
Cano. Oh, and Mesa, that's the kind of error that they're not allowed to make anymore. They are not allowed to make those anymore. Hard bajada from Eugenio. He's really having a go at Carla Mesa again. All wrist action here from the woman from Tenerife. Who's always such a tricky customer. Couple of unforced errors creeping in here now for Raquel Eugenio as well. To be fair to her, she's hit so many winners that she kind of has this this buffer almost that she's built up for herself.
There is a fable that says that everyone is strongly linked to their soulmate through an invisible red thread. A bond that always ends up bringing the two sides of the threads together. They say that the red thread is invisible, but sometimes it's just in front of you. New Cupra Leon. New Cupra Formentor. New Cupra Terramar. Cupra Performance plug-in hybrid range.
Potentially the last time we've gone to the benches if Fácil Eugenio muster a break here, of course, and then see it out. They have been complete masters of this contest so far out here in Tirana. That is another example why Raquel Eugenio in that parallel has just been so comfortable. Fácil now just letting fly, and Mesa has been trying to, I think is the right way of saying it, block a lot of those smashes. Sometimes they work, but most of the times they haven't. A lot of wind now, you can tell. Mesa, beautiful bajada straight to the fence from Carla Mesa. Used to be in her day someone who could pretty much put the ball anywhere on the court from anywhere as well. One of those like Victoria Iglesias who could just play the sharpest angles you can think of from pretty much anywhere and had a just great feel for the ball, very soft hands. The last few years have not brought her the same results as back in the day as Fácil. Fácil again, blocked this time by Mesa. Cano reacting late, and before she knew what was going on, the point was already over. These are 2 match points. After that quick break, these are now 2 match points already for Fácil Eugenio. Drop shot to seal the deal. Raquel Eugenio and Martina Fácil with a paddle clinic here at center court in Tirana. Game, set, and match. Double 6-1. And goodness me, what a performance from these 2 teenagers. Another look at the match points here, and I mean, that is some way to close out the match, pinning back your opponents with some sharp and crisp volleying. And then just taking all of the sting out of the ball suddenly. Pure feel from Eugenio. Putting the genio in Eugenio is Raquel. And from one Canarian to another. There aren't too many of them today. Two of them faced each other in Mesa and Eugenio. Of course, they get on really well. And a great result for them. A double 6-1, 25 minutes in the second set. And it was the longer of the two, folks, in case you were unaware, as they advance into the next round. Same on unforced errors, but I mean, look at the difference in smashes and winners. It's just completely incomparable. 46 minutes of total match time. And while they did hit a lot of unforced errors, they outwon them and outsmashed those on the other side. I mean, not a single smash winner and almost 3 unforced errors per winner for Cano and Mesa. They advance into the round of 16 then, and we'll be back in about 3 hours' time for the second half of this FIP Platinum in Albania. We'll see you then. My name's been Nicholas Carson, of course. Bye-bye.